Okay, so here's just a quick run through how it works. And I only do this so that you have an understanding of what dollar value LIFO is about. You do not have to do this, okay? So the LIFO layers are based on the total dollar changes rather than quantity changes. And so you're measuring the inventory in terms of dollars. Okay, so you got your beginning inventory is 100, ending inventory is 150. But because we know that price levels change, we don't know if this could be 100 to 150. You could have bought 15 more items at 10, okay, so the same price as your beginning inventory, or you could have ended up buying 10 units at 15, in which case you've got less units in your inventory but the same dollar amount. So in doing our dollar value LIFO computations, we have to remove the price level change from our calculations, and then, well, you'll see how that works. Okay, so let's just do this. So, you know, we have to say, do we end up with 15 more units at 10, or did we end up with 10 more units at 15? And we're just measuring the inventory in dollars, so we really don't know. So we have to use price indexes to accomplish this. We have to say, okay, so how much of that change from 100 to 150 was changes in the price level, and how much was change in inventory? And so price indexes, this is where they take a basket of goods, okay, so you have bread, milk, eggs, whatever, and they price it at one period in time, and it costs so much. They take that same basket and they price it the same the next year, and the difference, say it cost, you know, $40 the first year and 45 the next. Well, there was a change in the price level for that same basket of goods. That's what a price index does. So the price index for the base year is always going to be 100%, and that's the first year you start LIFO. If the price index, if the price level is rising, you'll see something like, well, it's 105% of the first year, or they just say 105. If the price level is falling, the price index would go down, say, to 95. So you use the price index to really get at how much of the change in inventory is price level and how much is change in stuff. So I'm just going to briefly look at exercise 823. And this is on Blackboard under the work through of exercises and problems. This is what you'd generally be given. You're given the ending inventory at the end of year prices for each year, and then you're given the price indexes to see how much the price levels have changed. So when you're going through this, and if you ever do need to do these calculations, I've kind of got it in a step-by-step process, so it might make sense to you if you're going on to Northeastern or something. So you start out with your beginning inventory was 80,000, your ending was 115. This is at your base year price, this is at your year-end price. Price index is 105. So you take the ending inventory, divide it by the price index, and you get the year-end inventory converted to base year prices. All right? That's the first step. So then you can take that number, now that you've got it converted, and you go the ending year-end at base year minus the beginning at base year, and this is your actual change in inventory, okay? But you didn't pay base year prices for that, so step 3 is you have to adjust that back up. So you take the 30,000 change back up, and that's what you actually paid for it, okay? So now you end up with your layers, okay? So here's your first layer would be the 80,000 at, price index is 100, and now your year 2, you've got 30,000 at the 105 and 31. So this is your total inventory. So this is the sort of the procedure you have to go through each year. You convert the ending inventory to base year prices, you get the difference, and then, so on and so on. Okay, that's all I want to do with that. I just want to show you kind of what's going on with the dollar value LIFO. Okay, so knowing what we know now, we can go on and sort of compare the different approaches and all of that.